Hello, I'm Amber from amberadrian.com, and let's see what wants to come through for us today. Okay, working with your higher self. So, we all have a higher self. Your higher self knows everything. Your higher self it's basically your divine self, your Christed self, your God self. This is this is you, and it's easy to think of our higher selves as separate to us, but you are your higher self in a human body. But the challenge of being a human body is that we forget that we have a higher self. We forget how to connect with it. We forget to connect with who we really are, because of course you are, your own unique expression of that divine light, that divine creation, God, however you like to think of it, spirit, source. So when we connect with our higher self, we can receive the best advice ever, because of course, who better than your higher self to get life advice from, right? Right. So, your higher self, knows where you're going, knows how to get there, knows where you've been, knows, what you need to do, whether that's take a nap or make the phone call or make the thing, talk about the thing, whatever it is, your higher self knows. So a really powerful way to work with your higher self is to see a column of white light or pink light or blue light or green light or whatever light you see, whatever light feels good to you today, and step into that column of light. And know that when you step into that column of light, you are stepping into pure love, pure light, pure creation, divine guidance. You're so safe. You are so loved in this place. And when you're in this light, and if working with the light isn't something that you do regularly, working with guidance isn't something that you do regularly, and it all feels a little bit weird. One, I totally get it. It does feel weird often, even for someone who's been doing it for many years like I have. Like, really? Is this a thing? Cool. But one, see how you feel, and see how you feel when you step into that light, and know that, your imagination is divine. Like, you might think, oh, I'm just imagining a column of light and stepping into it. This isn't a real thing. No, actually, your imagination is, it is your guidance often. It is your imagination is how your higher self often speaks with you. We've just sort of termed it, oh, this thing that I made up. Think of some of the things you've imagined, right? It's pretty impressive. Sometimes I think, actually, if I did make this up, wow, I'd be pretty awesome. So either way, it's great. But anyway, so know that if you imagine, because you are so powerful. You are so much more powerful than you think you are, so much more powerful than you believe you are, so much more powerful than most of us can even imagine. So when you imagine something, you're creating it. You are creating the vibration of it. You are creating the experience of it. You know how powerful your imagination is. Just, whether you see it as imagination or you see it as seeing it in your third eye, or see it as jumping planes to a higher space where you can receive more fully, where you can feel better. However you look at it is perfect. Whatever resonates with you is perfect. Take anything I say that resonates with you and leave anything that doesn't, always. Anyway, back to the column of light. So when you're in this column of light, whatever color light it is, you can call in your higher self. Ask your higher self to join you. And then when she's there, or he's there, higher self doesn't necessarily have a gender, then ask for whatever you need. Ask for any guidance you need. Ask for help through a challenge. Ask for help processing something. Ask for help feeling something. Ask for help receiving something. Ask, okay, what's my next step for this big goal that I have? Ask anything you want. Ask, is there healing that I need? And your higher self will work with you on that. You may feel healing coming through. You may hear guidance. You may know what the guidance is. Um, you may not. You may walk in, you may ask for your higher self and feel like you're getting nothing. But know that if you've asked for it, you are receiving it. Sometimes it just needs to bypass our conscious mind to do deeper work. Sometimes, they just need to take us out, okay, go take a nap. Or like when you're sleeping, the next evening, they're going to be working with you. Your higher self is going to be working with you and calling in whatever other divine help is necessary. So that can be a really powerful one. So if you feel called to it, play with it and ask your higher self for anything you need right now, anything at all that you need, and see what comes through. And if it feels like you aren't getting anything in the moment, keep your spidey senses open and know that guidance is there for you, and it may come through the words of another, it may come through a book, it may come through lyrics, it may come through an animal crossing your path. There are so many ways it can come in, so just really open up and be open to receiving it however it wants to show up. So play with that and see how you like it. As always, thank you for joining me, and there will be another one of these at some point, hopefully weekly. We shall see.